Sure.
Good morning,
Good morning, Robin. Robin, you're charged with going through a red light on North Main Street and Doyle Avenue.
I'm guilty with an explanation, if I could explain myself. This morning, I sponsor Women in Narcotics Anonymous. So one of the
does
young
that
ladies
mean?
that I...
What does that mean?
Okay, I'm in recovery. I'm a recovering addict of many years. So you know how they have the 12-step program, Narcotics Anonymous? You go to the meetings. Well, I sponsor women that are just coming in or need guidance, and I go through the steps with them to enable them to be able to stay clean and live a healthy life.
Oh, good. So you give them the benefit of your experience. Is that it?
Absolutely. It's called One Addict Helping Another Without Parallel. I'm also do outreach for New England Coalition Against Human Trafficking. So I deal with a lot of young ladies. This one evening, the one young lady that I sponsor was in town. She used to live here, but she came back to take care of some business because she moved her family with her mother in another state. And she called me up hysterical. She just stole her rental car with her wallet and everything in it. I have the police reports at the same time. I didn't even realize it went through the red light. There was just so much going on. And I looked at the video. There were no cars. It was just when COVID had started. And even, I still do outreach even while that was going on. But if you could just take that into consideration, because I'm really not working and don't have too much money right now.
How did the young lady make out?
They didn't get I don't know what happened with, the guy surrendered the car, or they found it somewhere in a parking lot, but I ended up helping her she stayed with me for a day or two till she did what she had to do, and then we got her back home to her family.
Did she get her handbag back?
The people went and left her wallet because she couldn't even get on a plane to get back home without her ID. Left it at a Walgreens. It's so weird. I don't know. I think probably she might have known him, but you know what I mean? She had to have. And then they took advantage of her, but, you know, because...
What's the toughest part of the day for an addict?
The toughest part is when they don't want to help themselves. You can do so much for them. It's getting past that obsession to use. See, I turned to Christ. So, I mean, I asked God to remove that obsession. I had found out, because I was in a really bad marriage, and I was in a domestic violence situation. So I found out years later, I medically, you know what I'm saying, medicated myself. But it's hard when you see these I'll be honest, the worst is seeing these young kids out here doing the dope and not realizing about the fentanyl and dying, not trying to die. But because of the fentanyl, they're just dying left and right. And it's so sad. I've had a few girls I sponsor, and after they've got even a year clean, and then afterwards, you know, they think it's okay to go back and use once, and they die.
So, Robin, how are you doing? You doing
I do
okay?
well. God's blessed me. My life is amazing.
How long have you been free from drugs?
10 years.
10 years.
I just graduated from college, put myself back in college. I couldn't walk across the stage. I'm so sad. I'm going to wait till next time now. I can still walk whenever they do have it, when we're able to have it.
What was the turning point that made you?
Me and my son were co-defendants at the ACI. He was dealing marijuana, and they raided my house, and I told him I'd take full responsibility. And that was my bottom. That was it.
That's what made you turn your life around. And now you're giving back to others.
Mm-hmm. I have to.
Well,
I live my life on purpose today, and with a purpose. You know, if I can just help one young lady or one person, you know, it makes all the difference in the world.
Well, God bless you. I want to congratulate you on turning your life around, and now you're helping others.
Thank you.
I'm going to give you a break on this. You're
Thank you.
You're
I
helping some
appreciate
young lady.
I have the police report here, though, too, to show you that really did happen. It was a couple of seconds right after the time that I went. And I didn't even see the red light. I didn't even see it. But if you look, there was no cars out either.
And Robin,
so I
I'm going
didn't
to tell
cause
you.
an accident.
Robin, I'm going to tell you something, okay? Listen to me. There are a number of people who come in this court, right, and they won their case, and then they keep talking.
I'm Italian.
And the more they talk, they lose their case, right?
Okay.
So is there anything else you want to say?
Thank you, Your Honor. God bless you. Have a nice day.
Good luck. Keep up your good work.